The wind carried dust through the open gates of the dealership, a swirl of gold and grit glinting under the afternoon sun. It was one of those days when the air itself seemed to shimmer with arrogance, the kind that came from men in tailored suits and polished shoes. Inside the Mercedes showroom, laughter echoed across the floor as the salesman leaned on hoods of luxury trucks, sipping espresso and waiting for real customers. Then, the glass door creaked open, heads turned. A man stepped in, ragged, weathered, and unmistakably out of place. His clothes were torn and dusty, boots cracked at the edges. His beard was wild, and the sun had burned his face a deep bronze. In one hand, he carried a worn-out cap. In the other, a small, battered leather satchel. For a moment, the showroom fell silent. Then came the first snicker. "Sir," one of the salesmen said, smirking, "I think the used car lot's down the street." The man said nothing. He simply looked around the shining floor, eyes calm, scanning the trucks one by one until they rested on the latest line of Mercedes Actros trucks, their silver bodies gleaming under spotlights. He pointed at them. "I'll take 5 of those." The laughter exploded. "5 trucks, each worth more than $200,000, and this man looked like he couldn't afford lunch." The young sales manager, a slick man in a navy suit, exchanged amused glances with his colleagues before stepping forward. "You mean, you want to see 5 of those?" he teased. The old man adjusted his cap. "No," he said plainly. "I said I'll take 5. The room went quiet again, the kind of quiet right before another round of cruel laughter. "Sir," the manager chuckled, "do you have any idea how much 5 of these cost?" The man reached into his satchel, slowly, deliberately, and pulled out a folded document. "Yes," he said, handing it over. "That should cover it." The manager took it, still smiling, until the color drained from his face. It was a certified purchase order from a well-known logistics company, with the old man's name printed on it. And stamped at the bottom was a signature the manager recognized instantly. The company's billionaire CEO, the man in rags, was no beggar. He was the owner. He wasn't here to buy 5 trucks. He was here to test them and the people selling them. The laughter stopped. The smug faces went pale. The other salesman froze, whispering in disbelief as the manager stammered, "Sir, I didn't realize who you were." The old man smiled faintly. "You didn't have to. You just had to treat me like a human being." And with that, he walked past them, running his hand gently along the polished hood of a truck. "You see," he said quietly, "a man's worth isn't in his clothes. It's in his character." A woman from the back, the only one who hadn't laughed, stepped forward nervously. "Sir," she said softly, "I'd be honored to help you finalize your order." He turned to her, eyes warm. "What's your name?" "Emily," she replied. "Well, Emily," he said, nodding approvingly, "you just earned yourself a promotion." She blinked in confusion. "I'm opening a new branch for my transport business," he continued. "And I need someone who knows how to treat people right. You'll manage it." The room went dead silent. The manager, red-faced and trembling, tried to step in. "Sir, please, I didn't mean any disrespect," but the man only looked at him once more, his expression calm but firm. "You didn't mean to respect me either," he said, before walking toward the exit. Outside, under the golden light of sunset, the old man turned back to Emily and said, "When people show you who they are, believe them. The world tests you, sometimes dressed as a poor man, sometimes as a stranger. But kindness never fails the test." Emily smiled, tears welling in her eyes as she followed him out to sign the papers. A week later, the 5 Mercedes trucks rolled proudly out of the dealership, each one bearing the logo of his company, Riverside Logistics, a name now whispered in awe across the industry, and the story of the ragged man who bought 5 Mercedes trucks spread far beyond the dealership walls. It became a lesson not just in humility, but in respect, empathy, and humanity. Months later, a video of the dealership's security footage leaked online. The moment he said, "I'll take 5, went viral. Millions of people watched and shared it, using it as a reminder that you should never judge someone by how they look. And at the end of that viral clip, a caption appeared, simple but powerful: "Be kind. You never know who's standing in front of you." So, if this story moved you even a little, if it made you think about the way we treat others, then go ahead and like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more stories that open hearts and change minds.